What up, what's going on, guys? Your boy GS. Welcome back for another NBA 2k14 online ranked match. I have the Denver Nuggets. He has the Miami Heat. And if you look at the record, I see, 4-12, 4-game losing streak, 3-4 with the team. And I'm thinking, you know what? Hopefully, I could be able to do good against this team, because obviously the Heat is the best team in the game. And as the game started, for whatever reason, I said to myself, you know what? Let's see if we could break the assist record with Ty Lawson. Let's see if I could break the record, which is 27, set by Scott Skiles. So I know it's going to take a lot of work, but let's see if I go ahead and get that done. So the Nuggets, they have a well-rounded team. They don't have a big slasher that I like to, not like a Iguodala or like a LeBron or somebody that could just run to the rack and just go nuts. But they have everything you need, though. They have big men that can go on ahead and score very well in the paint, grabby boards. They got some three-point shooters. They got good guards, good backup guards. They are a very well-rounded team, and hopefully that right there is my advantage to him. But not really, because the Heat have a very good bench too. So, but Nuggets definitely got a good secondary team to come off the bench. Right there, we go to McGee, and McGee was a big part of the plan. Get him going. He's a big dude who ferociously, viciously, anything else that ends with lead dunks. He is just a monster. So right here, really quick fast break. Oh, we're going for the assist record. We give up the 2 points for that one assist. That's what we do. We're trying to get 27. Let's see if we can make it happen. Right here, fast break opportunity. And he took a lot of jump shots with Miami. He definitely went to LeBron a whole lot. I mean, who wouldn't? The guy is a beast. Another fast break opportunity right here, and it looks like he's going to be able to gain his first lead of the game. Quick little alley-oop, and he ends up taking his first lead of the game. So I jumped out to an early lead, then he regained the lead, and I was like, okay, we got to figure something out here. Nice little steal right here, and again, nice little assist right there by Lawson. Like I said, I'm trying to drop 28. I'm trying to drop 28 assists. Is it possible? I don't know, but I'm sure as hell going to try. There's a lot of things to worry about the Heat, especially when they start spreading the court, getting Battier in there, along with Ray Allen. All these three-point shooters you got to worry about on the wing top. Right here, man, as the quarter ends, we're just trying to take a last shot, and we end up getting stripped. We do regain the ball, but then we're just forced to just chuck up a contested shot, and we end up missing horribly. But we do end the first quarter with the lead. We are up 2 points in. It's not much, but hopefully we can go on ahead and build on that. So here he goes again. He took a lot of threes, and he was making a lot of threes. There goes Bron, who never seems to make a nothing but net three. It always hits the side of the arm. Dang! That's all I hear. Every time, dang! Every time LeBron hits it, dang! That's all you hear, but it does go in. Right there, back-to-back possessions with threes, and he ends up driving down court and popping one right in my face right there. Ends up retaliating with his own three. So, Mario Chalmers made a ton of threes. Right here, we go back, pass it back out, ends up banging another three, 33-27. We are now 35-27, and LeBron with another three, dang, hits the side of the iron, and it goes in. So we went back and forth with a bunch of threes. You see 6 for 7 for Bron. Guys just going absolute nuts. Right there, next little inside pass. That's right there was my go-to plan. Drive and dish to McGee as much as possible, because the dude just straight slams it on folks. He doesn't go up for layups. He doesn't go for up and down. No, he will dunk on your face. If McGee has the ball, he's dunking on your face. So, I'm trying to give him the ball as much as possible. Once I realized that he would dunk on your face, I'm like, I need to give him the ball as much as possible, because he's underneath the rim. And I've played with a bunch of teams already, and most guys, they lay it up or they need a running start. No, not him. He's dunking. That man is dunking, and he's dunking on your face. So, as you see, halftime is already passed, 47-42. We got ourselves a lead, and, I'm trying different looks. I'm trying some zones. I'm trying man-to-man. I'm trying a bunch of different defenses to see which one gives him the most issues. But it really didn't matter. Every time I played zone, somebody was out wide open for a three. Every time I played man, that happened. Bron was able to drive, and he just gets through everybody. You can't stay in front of him. So, I tried a nice little hybrid. I just try mixing things up, trying to give him different looks. Right there, that force field prevents us from going out of bounds, and we end up hitting a three. So right now, we're close to getting into the fourth quarter, and that's all I asked for. Going up against the Heat, give myself a lead in the fourth quarter. Look at the shooters row, though. Give myself an opportunity to win the game, and hopefully that's what we're able to do here. So we end up draining the three right there. Quick little stop and pop, 55-50 right here. We try another three, and we miss, but we do get the offensive board. Pass it back out to the little man known as Nathaniel Robinson, and we end up hitting another three. So right now, it looks like it's going to end. But Brown, clearly contested. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Brown wasn't missing. Then I'm like, how the hell did he make that shot? We was all up in his grill, Missy Elliott style. Just all up in his grill. Didn't even matter. The dude just popped it and just straight wetted it. So 58-53, we do have a lead. But there was a skosh bit of a meltdown that I, was having. As my players got tired, I really had just issues being able to find other means of scoring besides McGee. Because he was my go-to guy. You know what I mean? Just drive and dish. Find a way to get the ball to McGee, and at the end you will see his stats on how dominant he was for me. But as my guys were getting tired, his guys, were coming in and. We're just doing work. Right now, 66-61. And that happened a ton because my guys were tired. I didn't want to put the bench in because, I really felt like my starters matched up well with their starters. They got height, they got speed, but they were too tired. But I was just too ignorant, just didn't sub out my guys, and I paid the price for it. As you see, he drains a three in the corner. Now it's a tie game, and I'm thinking, how the hell did I let this happen? I was just up. Here we go underneath the rim. We end up going to McGee. He does miss, but we are in the free throw line. Hopefully we can go on ahead and retake the lead. And we do end up missing the first one, which sucks. It's always frustrating just letting points slip by. So here we go. We end up taking the lead, and we're up one. And hopefully we can hold it. Even though it's a 1-point lead, it is a lead. So there he goes really quickly. Look at him. My guys are tired, not getting down court in time. I try to take the charge, hoping Bron ran through me, but unfortunately, that agility, he ran by me. So we try a three. We forced that right there, and he gets the rebound. Quick, fast break. He has an opportunity to, add to his lead. Right here, Bron I'm manning him up, trying my best to keep him in front of me right here. Wide open three for Chalmers. Thankfully, he misses. That right there could have been a dagger. So, fast break opportunity right here. Lawson, quick little inside pass, and we end up missing the layup. And I'm thinking to myself, come on, man. How can I miss it? But thankfully, we get the strip. I don't know what happened. I just hit square. Next thing I know, I got the ball underneath the rim. And I'm like, what? Me? Thank you. And we end up scoring the bucket, taking the lead. And that right there was such a big bucket. You guys have no idea. Right there was a batted pass right there, but we don't get anything. Brown with the three. And that right there was way off. Brown played I don't know how many minutes, but he definitely didn't take him out the game too much. And look at the concentration to be able to knock down that pass. We get the steal. We are now up three. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly what it was we needed. And right here, we are still up three. Time is about to go a little less than a minute right here. So we got to tighten up. Right there, just running right by me with these. And he gets fouled. So now he has 2 free throws. I'm hoping he misses at least one. And unfortunately, that just didn't happen. So, we're still up one. And I need to find a way to make a bucket because I'm not too confident in my defense because, he's just been running by me all game. Right here, Lawson comes through with the quickness, gets inside the paint, and goes in for the layup. So we are up 3. And this right here, I need you guys to pay attention to this nonsense right here, right? So he goes in uncontested for like the last 5 possessions he has. He scores, right? So, of course, this is a fouling situation. We give the ball to Lawson. Run up court. I get fouled. Now, this right here is key. Let's see if I'm able to make both free throws. I make the first one. I'm like, cool. Let's see if we can make the second one. Cool. We actually make the second free throw. But look at this BS nonsense that happens to me right here that made me want to break something. He calls timeout. Look at me on top of the key, right? Look, I got my man. Look, I'm trying to go to him. I can't. Look, there's 2 guys there. Look. I can't go. I couldn't. There was 2 guys in front of me, and I couldn't go through them. I'm like, get out the way. I can't. So there's enough time for one last possession. Okay, let's do this. I have all my subs in because I know that I'll be able to have more speed because all my guys were tired. All right, let's put in the subs in here. We got Lil Nate Robinson. What's he gonna? He goes into the paint uncontested. He had his tired guys in. I took my tired guys out to be able to go on ahead and hopefully be able to do just that. Get a speed advantage, and that's exactly what happens. We had a speed advantage. We ran right through into the paint, and we end up scoring the game-winning layup. Whoo! Very good game. As far as Lawson, he was player of the game. Unfortunately, I fell many assists shy of the 27 record. I only had, I don't want to say only had because it's a lot, but I had 20. I had 20 and it just wasn't enough. I wasn't able to go on ahead and get that mark. So, again, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys, look at McGee, yo. The dude went nuts. Dude went nuts underneath that rim. So, again, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it's none other than your boy GS. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.